Howdy. Good Saturday to you. I think it's Saturday, isn't it? From my video yesterday, you can tell I sometimes um, lose days or, you know, get ahead of myself. Yesterday was a little different. I do believe things continue to improve. I do believe there's been more improvement. I'm hoping. I've been told that this will continue. This is a trend that is going to continue regardless of whatever goes on, that this is going to continue happening. And I will have my separation from all these that we've been wanting to be separate from. In other words, be the day, without the darkness, shadow, or night. We have the Prince of Peace with us. I remember seeing the other day, I was watching uh, one of them that I enjoy seeing, and they were talking about, but you must have Jesus, you must have, I'm thinking, well, I've been after that for a long, long time. And I said, you know what? So again, and sometimes I forget, but more often than not, yeah, I still am inviting the Prince of Peace to be here with me, live with me. Um, so I think it helps. Whether regardless of what name you're using, he is known as the Prince of Peace. And again, I mean, well, I saw some stuff yesterday. It seemed like one of the big things that they were putting out there was a bunch of people who had given up on the non-duality thing, or who had awakened or done the non-duality thing and has moved past it. Which I don't even know what the non-duality thing is, other than some type of hermeticism, or maybe what these people were trying to do with us, and combine to become an entity. Which I see a lot of satanic crap going on where there's multiple people as somebodies and stuff. And you know what? I don't mind being somebody. Only the thing is I'm day, and which leads me back to this people pleasing thing. And I was watching the guide that I found strangely attractive in different ways, which I'll get to that here in a moment. And they said something that clarified to me again this communication problem, where the dark side, them dragonborn, all those reptiles who know you can't love anyone or anything, and etc., so on and so forth, because there is no love within them, and anyway. Um, it was about not needing the approval of others. Well, the only people I need the approval of is those that are paying my light bill. You paying me? Let me tell you what I need is money, and I guess power. More money and power, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need money and power. Now, your approval don't mean a damn thing to me, okay? Unless you're someone I love, someone that's close to me, okay? Or, perhaps people I'm trying to lead out of a really bad place. They need to be able to be approving of what I am, I guess, whatever, or at least be confident in what we're doing. But do I need the approval of those around me? No, we've never been a needy person. Never. Not ever. The only people I would seek approval from is that which is closest to me, those that I love. Now, again, if you're not a reptile, you are going to, and you are instead a loving human, a spiritual creature who is prone and needful of interaction, communal living as a group, okay, then you're going to want the approval of, or at least the acceptance of, those that you're trying to fit in with. That's normal. If you're not if you're actively trying to say, I don't need the approval of all the rest of society and or those around me, and you're trying to show just how damned hard and cold you are or something like that, or teach yourself to not need it or something, I think that you are on a path to become one of them, but perhaps a narcissist, and you're listening to the wrong voices in your head. Whereas in reality, what you needed to do was to look for ways in which you could interact with others and be or a part of a group of some sort, and blah 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 blah, that didn't put you at risk from, the others, the sociopaths, the narcissists. And that's the problem with the world today, is that, there's so much damn darkness that's been in it, you know, which really kind of ruins everything for everyone. And that's why I say, no, I never wanted to invest in any of this garbage. This is a world that's doomed to end. If it's relying upon me and my kind to want to participate, no, I want to leave. I've been saying that for over 15 years. Whenever I talk about if I talk about the fact that I have love, well, what I really mean is I have the light, which to me feels like love, and it's a reassurance too, and it lets me know from where I came from, and it makes me a loving thing, loving by nature, um, by nature compassionate and empathetic, blah 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 blah. Although I can turn those things off, and I have to a great degree. So yeah, no, we're, as far as like the reptile program goes, where they're teaching you to not need or anybody, and to stand on your own, and to be worthless when it comes to communities and love and so on, because you're just a standalone entity that is, you see what I'm saying? I'm not that. I really am not that. I don't believe that I ever have stood alone. Okay. I don't believe I've ever been alone. And that's why I never had a life, because there was a whole bunch of other people living through us. And there was the problem of choice. We weren't really making the choices whenever that was all these other things that were living through us. That's why it's easy for me to say I've never had a life. I've never had a chance to actually know anything or make the decisions for myself. If you don't see or know anything, and you've got all these others, with you, what kind of life did you have? Can't really say it was a life, can you? If you're Tommy, and you can't see them and you can't hear them, but yet they speak to your mind or to your body, what are you other than a puppet? Right? Right. But regardless, and again, I want to reiterate, no matter what I say or no matter what you think you hear, I have not said in any way, please bring the witch back to me. I want to carry on with that and continue on, and let's have a new beginning with that, because I seem to, I've been sensing an awful lot of stuff that seems like, oh, they're just starting it again. Whenever I said plainly, no, I wasn't interested. Whenever I talked about having a vision of a new beginning, it was a new beginning. It was a prosperous, comfortable new beginning. Like I said, as I continued on, it went from like a sprawling, naturalized type of garden to something more kept, and then more formal, and then more formal, till and which represented to me that there was a lot of order. It was a beautiful place. There was a lot of order. It was everything was put in its place. Everything had a place and was put in it properly. And so I was probably living somewhere where I don't have the neighbors I have right now. You see what I'm saying? They're not my neighbors anyway. They're just enemies that camped close. You understand the difference, right? Um, So no, we didn't want to start anything up again. But I'm gonna let it go for right now, and I'll address that in a different video. Happy Saturday to you, and thanks very much for your love and your support. Regardless, thanks very much.